Well, I am officially never gonna visit any old people ever again. Hello once again, watchers of good movies. My name is Nick Pell, and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today we are going to be talking about the film The Visit. This is a film directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Now for the last few years, the name M. Night Shyamalan hasn't really been associated with the best stuff. He had some very big flops, Avatar: The Last Airbender being one of them. But this year he has kind of shown that he is kind of getting back to form with the TV show Wayward Pines, which I absolutely loved. Comment below if you want a review of that. I haven't done one, so let me know. And now The Visit. Visit is about these two kids who have just never met their grandparents, and because of something that happened between their mother and her parents in the past, and so they're going to visit their grandparents for the first time, and the movie is about that week-long visit. It gets kind of freaky at times. If you've seen the trailer for this movie, you kind of get the general idea of it. These kids, they start living with their grandparents for a week, and then they start noticing strange behavior going on with their grandparents, between just mainly the grandmother. I don't know who the actress is who played the grandmother, but she did a really nice job playing kind of the weird, almost crazy role and just running around the floor. I'm guessing that was a stunt double, but just that type of stuff was just really, really cool and well done, I thought. And the film really does a good job at driving home the suspense, because there are times in this film where you just don't know what's going to happen. There's a point where it's kind of Paranormal Activity-ish, where they just like leave a camera out to record things that are happening during the night, and you just don't know if something's going to pop up or like just what's going to happen during some of these scenes. But the trailer does, I thought, kind of show a lot of things which do ultimately happen in the film. So there were things that I was just kind of waiting for in regards to just getting done with, because a lot of stuff in the trailer happens in the first hour of the movie. So there's a lot of things that I was just kind of waiting for. It's like, alright, I know this scene's going to come, I know this scene's going to come, unless it got cut somehow. So there was just kind of that idea for me, so I was just kind of waiting for the last act of this film to really start to surprise me. There's also a lot more comedic elements than I was really expecting for this film to do. There's a lot of times where the theater, or just people around me, were just laughing at just the dialogue. Not that the dialogue's bad, but just different things that are taken very sarcastically, and it just works really well. The two child actors in this film did a really nice job. Olivia DeJohn and Ed Oxenbould, they both did a really nice job in their roles. I thought that they portrayed realistic characters, and they kind of reacted to these things in a way that I would expect kids their age to react to these things. So I thought that their performances were very believable. There's also a good chunk of humanity which is kind of driven into these characters, because just during interviews, the film is, I should probably say this, the film is a found footage-esque type of film. It's filmed in kind of a documentary. The sister is filming a documentary of sorts of this visit with her grandparents. It's filmed just in that style, so there's like interviews that she does with her grandparents and with her brother, and even with herself. And those moments is kind of where we get to really see the humanity in some of these characters come out, primarily in the two kids, because there is something which happened with their father in the past, and so that's kind of something which is played on a lot just in certain interview moments, and just some event which happened when her mother just left her parents for the last time. This is just something which kind of, I thought, really worked well and gave the film kind of a deeper threshold than it otherwise would have done with just kind of a general kind of horror film. And in typical Shyamalan fashion, there is a twist at the end, which I thought actually worked really, really nicely. I honestly did not see it. I didn't see it coming. I think that a lot of horror films these days try to do these extravagant twists towards the end that just like is supposed to blow your mind. But this one was so simple of a concept that it just worked really well, because it just made it really effective, because it's like, oh shit, that's what's happening. I thought it worked really, really nicely, and it made the third act a lot more suspenseful and kind of fearful, and yeah, I really like that. The film is kind of slow to start with, and maybe that's because I saw things in the trailer that I was just waiting for it to happen in the movie, but it does kind of take a while to get to kind of the more creepy stuff that does end up happening. So there is that. I don't know, it's kind of a slower setup than a couple other films I recently saw. But I don't know, overall, I did really enjoy The Visit. I found myself really entertained with it. Despite its slow start, there are really good performances throughout this movie, and you just kind of keep wondering, oh hey, what is going on with these people, and why are they acting like this? And then the reveal at the end is really, really well done. So, those are my thoughts on The Visit. Definitely check it out this weekend if you have the choice. I'm guessing this will be the better one, other than The Perfect Guy, which has not been shown to any critics yet, so that's a great sign for that film. Review for that tomorrow. Yay. As always, let me know what you guys thought of the film down in the comments down below. Did you like the film as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Once again, if you so choose, I'd appreciate it immensely. And as always, my people, my name is Nick Pell. And once again, keep on watching.